So Kevin, you gotta cut in to the song and then you come in and then you make it seamless so it doesn't seem like that we think about it beforehand, then we do it. And then, hello everybody, welcome to NameCast. My name is Nathan and beside me is the
Kevin.
man with the white socks.
Yeah, white socks are cool.
White socks are cool. See, the thing about white socks is when I was a youngin' growing up, I always wore black socks.
Yeah.
And because that's just what we always had around the house. Okay. And all the cool kids wore white socks. And now that I'm not going to say I'm grown up, but people consider me an adult.
Yeah.
An adult. I buy white socks exclusively.
Yeah, it's... Well, like, when you're a kid, it's like, you know, the white socks match the Adidas.
Yeah.
So that look cool. That look good.
It does look cool.
But I find, like, normally black socks actually match my shoes better now.
Yeah, and I gotta buy black socks because I wear a lot of, like, dress clothes. And white socks with, like, dress pants, you just look like a fucking tool.
Yeah.
Like, look at this guy. What an idiot. Plus, the thing about the white socks is they show dirt more, right?
Yeah.
That's part of the problem.
On the bottoms, especially.
Oh, yeah. Like, after, like, 4 or 5 wears, you just gotta toss those fuckers, man.
Yeah. I have a coworker who, he wears toe socks.
Ooh.
Because he's real concerned about his toe separation.
Oh, my God. I know exactly who you're talking about.
He wants to make sure they're pretty separated. But he has white toe socks, and he doesn't wear shoes around the office. So you can imagine just how dirty they get. It's like, this is the office where people, like, I wear my boots all day in the office. You know, I walk on the sidewalks going to work, but there's definitely plenty of slush that gets on them.
Some of the stuff that guy does, I used to hang out with him a little bit back when he would climb, and it's just like, it's funny. It's real funny. He's a nice guy, though. He's got some quirks.
Some quirks.
Cool. So this is kind of a different episode where Kevin was doing like an event yesterday, Smash Bros. Thing. You were like the tech that day, basically. The technical guy who was getting all the shit set up. I didn't have to
pay that much attention to it, which was actually great.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the day is I didn't need to pay much attention. But we can get into that more.
The setup with the mixing board and everything like that. And I am out of sorts, which we will get into as a whole thing. And I was just like, fuck it, I am not setting this up right now. So we're going a little lo-fi, but that's okay, Kev. So now we got to start it off with the housekeepings. What have you been playing, Kev?
Tiny bit of Stardew, and that's about it.
Nice. Yeah, I came in.
Of course, Smash Bros. That's where I was yesterday as well.
But I came in, and you were literally playing Stardew while watching Day 9 also play Stardew.
Yeah, it's great.
The double Stardew.
Twice the Stardew. Means twice the fun.
So, how into it are you? Are you kind of into it? Just a little into it?
It's probably my favorite Harvest Moon-esque game since A Wonderful Life. Really? Actually, maybe Magical Melody. Magical Melody was pretty sweet.
Okay.
But yeah, I really, really like it.
Good. It's hitting all the right buttons.
It's definitely up there on my 2016 list.
Shit. Did it come out in 2016?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. It's pretty new. Yeah.
It was like January, February 2016.
Okay.
But the 1.1 update was like early summer or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
maybe August or something like that. And yeah, like they really, really expanded the game a lot with that. And
okay.
Yeah, everybody loves it.
Nice. And Melee? How'd the Melee tournament go?
Yesterday, pretty much.
Yeah, let me know all about it.
I don't know. I have a lot to say about yesterday.
Like how much?
I don't know. We'll do like, it'll be a topic. I'll talk about my Saturday. You can talk about your Saturday.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
But yeah, I played some Smash Bros. Yesterday.
Nice. You've been playing any more Sunshine? Or did that just die out?
I've just been a little bit busy. I want to play some more. I still got some more learning to do. But one thing I was kind of waiting on, actually, is like this tournament, because I was using my capture card and stuff.
Yeah.
So now I have the capture card in my room, so I just need to get the whole Wii set up to capture on my computer, play that way. And,
right.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool.
Okay.
Start doing some video content for it.
Nice. I haven't played a goddamn thing. I'm not gonna lie. I started a bit of a run in Dark Souls. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I basically spent the whole week just planning on this climbing trip I was gonna do, and that was pretty much it. So, you want to get into your topic?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I'll talk about my Saturday. So,
yeah,
a little bit of context. Smash Bros. They're just it's relatively small scene for it in Atlantic Canada, but given how small Atlantic Canada is, our population and stuff, it's actually pretty big in comparison. And we're having an Atlantic Canada-wide tournament series. the Storm tournaments. That's what it's called. So Storm the Island. I think, yeah, Storm the Island. Was held yesterday.
Yep.
PEI, so it was our big tournament. There's been one for New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and there's a Newfoundland one coming up in the spring. So yeah, this was like one of the first PEI tournaments where people like from away have come to the island to play Smash. So yeah, it was definitely our biggest event by far, and I think we got like 80 some people.
Nice. Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah. Anyways, I was basically just planning to show up, play my games, and bring my capture card for them to use.
Yeah.
But then in the morning, I'm like, fuck it, this would be fun if I brought everything we had.
Might as well.
So I brought the black backdrop that we have. I brought 2 stage mics that we normally use for the podcast. A shotgun mic. Brought the mixing board to mix it all together. A bunch of cables to make that interact with the computer.
Yep.
I forgot the capture card and had to run back home and grab it, which is great. I brought a light as well, which we didn't end up using just because couldn't really fit it in.
One of the big lights? Or?
Yeah, one of the big lights. Yeah. And, there wasn't much caster cam going on anyways.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Got there, set that up. Setup went pretty decently. Got it sounding quite nice and everything. And I also started using this little program I made to like make it easier to update OBS. So normally you'd have to right click and go like retype the text and stuff, and so I made a little program. It's like, okay, input the player name so you can up and down score. Just hit apply and it'll update in OBS. So yeah, everything just ran super smoothly because of that.
Nice.
So yeah, that was the big crowning achievement for yesterday. Was
nice. I don't remember last night too well, but did you say you had trouble with the sound, the game audio?
Yeah. So one thing I wanted to do is basically like, so the capture card is going to capture the game audio and bring it to the PC. Yeah. So I wanted to bring that out of the PC and then bring it back in with the mix board. So that way OBS would only be using that line in for its audio. And then on the mix board I would have game sound, the 2 mics, and the shotgun mic. What I used it for is pointing out the crowd so we can mix in how much crowd volume we want it.
Yeah.
However, just because of how OBS was working with the capture card, I wasn't able to like pull the game audio out. I would have had to use another program to like to do the whole thing. Made OBS capture from that program.
I was thinking about it. Was there a headphone out on the TV?
Possibly.
That could have been an option. Then run a line through.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that last night, but
yeah, that would have been an option as well.
Or you could do the Nathan Classic and mic up a TV, and then realize you're an idiot because one thing's just plugged into the wrong area.
Yeah, they weren't actually playing on TVs. They're playing on BenQ monitors, which I think do have speakers, but like they're small speakers.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it ended up working quite well, I think. Especially given that it's like just like I woke up that morning, I'm like, fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah.
I didn't plan at all or anything.
Nice.
So I think with some planning and a little bit of testing beforehand, be able to do a pretty sweet setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the big organizer for Maritimes, Eric, he was really impressed. Asked if I could do one in the future, and I was like,
maybe.
Can't commit to that.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe if there's other big tournaments in the Maritimes in a time frame that I could do it, then.
Yeah, because it's surprising with both of us, like, the knowledge that we've acquired just through doing stupid shit, because we both really like to get into the weeds on stuff. So it's just quickly, like, how easy it is to impress people. Just be like, yeah, of course, you just do this, this, and this. Oh, yeah, that's way better than what we were doing. It's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So now, how did the games go?
Yeah, so that was... They went at the exact opposite of the setup.
Yeah.
I didn't win a single like game that was in like an actual match. I played a bunch of like friendlies and stuff. And of course, I won games in that.
Yeah.
I played a lot of friendlies against this guy who was way better than me, and I won the final game that we played together,
nice.
Which was pretty sweet. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't playing right. And the unfortunate thing about, like, the Smash games is they're all a bit different. So, like, the first game I played was Project M, which is a mod for Super Smash Bros. Brawl to make it kind of more like Melee. And The weird thing about it is it has a bunch of input buffers. So basically, if you can't do something, but you could do it soon, then it'll happen as soon as you could do it. That's what an input buffer is. Project M has that. Melee doesn't, for the most part.
Okay.
And it also has an extra frame delay in all your actions, just because of the Brawl engine.
Right.
And yeah, that fucked me up a lot. And I was playing like my main melee character a bit, and I'm like, oh, this is all just so weird. And like I just couldn't get in the flow of it. And I got really unlucky because the two people I played practiced Project M.
Yeah.
Almost nobody on PEI still plays it.
Right.
But like I got like two people who still do.
That's funny.
And that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was cool. I got to play against like a really good Roy. I got knocked out by that Roy, but yeah, it was interesting.
Okay.
Got to see some new things firsthand, I guess. So that was the only benefit of the Project M experience.
What about the other ones?
After that, yeah, we got into Smash 4, which I'm not great at. My first matchup was probably the closest. It's actually like a matchup I knew. Got to play against a Ryu. One of my buddies kind of mains Ryu a bit, or used to at least. So I was pretty familiar with it. But yeah, this guy is actually the guy I played is the tournament organizer for Halifax. And yeah, he's not super good or anything, but yeah, he's definitely played Smash 4 a heck of a lot more than I do.
Right.
So I don't even own the game.
Yeah.
Sort of.
No. You don't. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. So yeah, that went okay. I got a few stocks, but yeah, I ended up getting 2 out. And then the round after that, I played against somebody who, just because of how things worked out, he probably should have been in winners for a good couple of rounds, but he got matched up against somebody who was really good. Okay. So then he played me, and like, I don't know, he was a bit of a dick.
Was he?
Yeah, he played a pretty trolly character, but he just kept doing the same shit. And then afterwards, both had good games. He like pulled out and just like ran away like as soon as possible. Like,
why? Just
give me the impression that like I was a waste of his time or something. Like, it's how he like acted afterwards.
Don't be a dick, dude. Yeah, that's kind of.
Would you rather play somebody scary, dude? Like, come on.
Like,
I
whatever.
don't know. Maybe that just made him more mad about his round 1 winners matchup. But
yeah,
screw it. He didn't even make it out of pools anyways. Like,
really?
Yes.
Do I know this person?
No.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, it was Nova Scotian. It was a Nova Scotian or New Brunswick. I would say New Brunswick. The New Brunswick players are bigger assholes.
Are they?
Than the Nova Scotia players. I'll call them out.
Yeah. Calling them out.
But yeah, that's how Smash 4 went for me, because it's over once we lose twice. Then after that was Melee, which was the one I was really looking forward to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just couldn't quite play right.
Really?
Yeah, I did like a bunch of practice beforehand. I just wasn't playing as well as I could. It was a lot of like my own mental stuff. Like, I was definitely analyzing a lot, which probably isn't the best thing to do. When you're playing a match, you kind of just want to go kind of brainless and
go just slow. Yeah,
do muscle memory type stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's reasoning behind why you do all your things, but that's reasoning that like you kind of program into yourself just from practicing so much.
Yeah. Just like climbing, actually.
But for me, like, I was just very mentally paying too much attention to the match and thinking about like, okay, what are they doing? What am I doing? And
got in your own head,
that kind of stuff. And yeah, I was just thinking too much to actually execute what I need to do. Because I play Fox, he's like a really, really fast character.
Yeah. A
lot of quick inputs. And if you're kind of second guessing what you're doing, you're just fucked. Like, you're not going to accomplish what it is you want to do.
Okay.
So yeah, none of my matches were complete like blowouts or anything like that. But yeah, I ended up going 0-2 and out, and that was pretty unfortunate.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But you still had a good day. You got to set up the stream, all that thing.
Yeah, it was still decently fun, and there's some good people there, and it's kind of just nice seeing like something so successfully on PEI.
Right. So who ran it now?
So this is ran by Richard, Brett, and Eric.
Okay.
So Eric is kind of like the Atlantic Canada guy. I guess Keith helps out as well.
Okay.
They're both based out of New Brunswick.
Yeah.
And Richard and Brett kind of handled like Smash 4 for PEI stuff.
Right.
Tom and Todd, the usual Melee guys,
Right.
handled Melee for PEI.
Okay. And just to make it clear, Richard, former founder of what was CGN? The movie NameCast?
Yeah, he's been on
a
here
little
a few
bit.
times.
A little bit. Yeah, at the beginning. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, though. I was glad that, like, you know, people came from away to PEI. This is the first time they've come to PEI for a tournament. Like,
right.
More than, like, a couple guys who were just
you got 80
conveniently here.
dudes. That's a big
Yeah,
one.
it was 80 or 90 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
It was a hot room, too.
Where were you guys at?
So we went to the Charlottetown Community Center, Murphy Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And, yeah, we got a big room in there.
Nice.
Just across from the gym. But, yeah, she was warm. Definitely warm. You get a lot of guys in there, some game consoles.
Oh, consoles going.
Bunch of TVs and stuff.
Hot. Yeah, just gets hot.
Yeah. So I had to take frequent breaks, just kind of walking out into the lobby, cool off a bit.
Yeah.
This is just this wall of heat just in the doorway of the room. You just feel it when you enter.
Emanating.
Yeah.
Weird. Nice. Successful Saturday.
Yeah. It was pretty good. And it's my full day. I was so tired at the end of it.
Yeah.
We went to Richard's afterwards, and we just kind of like shot the shit and everything.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a long day.
I imagine.
So tired last night. I think like just being in a hot room all day is enough to make you like exhausted at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, having to worry about stream stuff, like set it up, pack it, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. Like, oh, did anyone forget anything? And stuff like that.
Nice.
Which the guy who I was driving to Richards did forget something, so we had to like run back. And it's like, oh crap, it's not here. And it's like, oh wait, another guy who was going to Richards took it, and
yeah,
big kerfuffle at the end.
Nice.
Yeah, as usual, but yeah, it was a good day.
Cool. Well, my Saturday adventures technically started on Friday. I worked all day, whatever. It was fine. I was like, I don't know. I got to get up in the morning early. I had to get up for about 5 because I was going to go on a climbing trip. And I found out that like my favorite local band, The Sidewalks, fucking awesome, Fourth Wave Ska, what up? And they were playing like a reunion show because they never really play anymore. They play like maybe once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I wish they would play more because they're still awesome. And anyway, so I'm like, fuck it, I gotta go to that. So they were on at 11, so I convinced a few friends to go, got the girlfriend to go with me too, and we went, had a great fucking time. It was so awesome to see that. It just like, I don't know, seeing them again brought me back to being like 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just be like, oh man, those are the fucking days. It was great. Apparently the whole time I just had a big dumb grin on my face, just smiling away, and it was
yeah, they're a fun band.
Oh, so much fun. Anyway, so we finished up there, and that was cool, and I got a couple junior bacon cheeseburgers, whatever, in bed at like, I don't know, probably 1, maybe. So a couple 4 hours sleep. I have trouble kind of sleeping before climbing days, and it's just because I'm so excited to do it. I'm one of those guys that, like, even when I was a kid, and even fucking now, I still can't sleep before Christmas.
Yeah.
If I get 3 hours, good enough. So anyway, so I'm stoked on this. I got over to my buddy's place. You know, we drive over, do the whole thing. We're going to do another day ice climbing. Beautiful day out there. The conditions were a little less than great because normally you want a bunch of snow down. So the way ice climbing works basically is usually there's a waterfall. So we were going to this waterfall area, a beautiful spot called the Hatchery. We were actually in an aquarium, which is a little further up from the Hatchery. It's in Sussex, New Brunswick. Which, you know, New Brunswick, I mean, I'm going to say it right now, the arsehole of Canada, but it has a great, vibrant climbing community and some really awesome crags and waterfalls to get on. So if you're in Atlantic Canada, like, I don't know, and you're in New Brunswick, you're not climbing, you're fucking up hard. So anyway, so we went over there to do this, and the conditions were less than okay. But anyway, so what I was saying was, so to get to a lot of the places, you have to kind of scramble up to get to where you're going to belay, and then the person's going to lead their way up with their ice bolts, get to the top, build an anchor, and then you set up a top rope so that, you know, other people can go up and down that line. Mm-hmm. So the spot where we were at to set up for belay was probably, I don't know, about 80 feet from the ground, I would say. And it was, you know, it was less secure. We didn't really realize how insecure it was with regards to its degree. So probably the whole thing was probably on like a 20-degree angle at the top parts where we were at, maybe 25, and then quickly turned into maybe a 40, and then near the end like a 70. So pretty fucking steep. And yeah. So anyways, we were up there, and I was, I was having a good day. I was doing some cleaning, doing some climbing, getting some laying in, and I was going over to my buddy, and I didn't have any axes on me. I usually like to have an axe on me just to catch myself on something, but I didn't quite have one, and I was probably maybe a foot from grabbing a rope right by my buddy, and I start to go. And by go, I mean start to slide down. So I'm like, fuck. And like, it's one of those things like, you don't know how scary it is until you see it happen to someone or you have it happen to yourself. Like, it goes very quickly. So I started to go, and I'm like, shit. Like, I got to get in my stomach so that I can get... you have crampons on your feet. Basically, they're like knife boots. And in the toe, they come out not too bad, so you can try and stick them in. So I was trying to get on my stomach, but I couldn't quite muscle around in my stomach. So I had ski boots on, luckily, and I'm like, fuck it. I gotta go for my front toe, even though I knew that there's a good chance it would break my leg. But I'm like, at least I'm gonna break my leg and not have a very bad time. So the ski boots, luckily they saved my ankle, and I didn't have a broken ankle or any ankle issues because they're so rigid. Yeah. But I caught my front toe. So I've been sliding for about, 45, 50 feet at this point, and you get going pretty fucking quick. Well, you're on a 70-degree incline at this point, and I then pop off, and I guess I did a front flip, and about a 15, 17-foot drop into a stream. It wasn't the deepest stream, though, and there were like two big rocks right there. So luckily I had a helmet on, and I'm told the first thing I hit was my head on one of the rocks, and I bounced off that, and then I hit my back hip, which fucking hurts. Still, so bad. I guess it was only yesterday, but anyway, so I get down. They think I'm fucking dead. Like, I guess it looked real scary, and like, honestly, it's one of those things, like, it could have been... I am so lucky as to how I hit and what I hit. If anything, could have been like 2 inches off to the side, could hit me in the neck, could have got one in the center of the back, you know what I mean? Like, it could have went south so fucking fast, and the way I felt like one of the guys who's pretty experienced is like, the fact that you like somehow didn't break your fucking collarbone is amazing. And anyway, so they hauled me out of there, and we got out, and I ended up going to the hospital. I had a concussion and just a really bad bruise. It's the dumbest injury. I got a badly bruised butt, basically. But like, at least I didn't break my hip or shatter anything, which was nice. But it was just like one of those realizations, like, holy fuck, like that was literally 2 inches from game over. And I did get a pelvis scan.
Ooh. For an x-ray.
Yeah. So that was kind of sexual. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I had 3 different pairs of pants on. They had to take down every single one. And it was a guy who was probably my age or a year younger. Oh. So it was super awkward for him. Like, he was the x-ray tech. So he was like, we're just going to have to take your pants down. And like, at this point, I got a big old booty right now because like it's so swollen that I like half of me is like J-Lo butt. Like I got a big old butt right now. So he was having trouble getting my pants over my butt. I takes the next pair of pants down, then the next pair of pants. I'm like, bro, I'm down to my Fruity Looms. If you take another one down, you got to buy me dinner first. You know what I mean? He was cool about it though. So then you took the shot, and I'm sure having an X-ray pointed right at your junk is probably not.
Did it like tingle?
I mean, I'm not going to say it didn't tingle. It's funny, I told that to my brother. He's like, shit, now I'm going to be the uncle to a bunch of deformed fuckers. Nice. Which was pretty good. But anyway, so I finished up there, and it was, nothing too crazy. I got it real lucky. It's definitely the most nauseous and most headachy concussion I've ever had. My head is... on fire still today. My butt is on fire, but not in the diarrhea sense, but in the pain sense. And so I've just been taking a shit ton of Advil. Yeah. I don't know.
Do you have any like whiplash on your neck or anything like that?
My neck is sore for sure. Like, I think that stuff's going to come over the next few days. I think. Yeah. Because, like, I didn't really notice it. Well, I mean, immediately you go into shock, right? So you don't feel any of it. And it's just that survival instinct of, like, okay, I'm alive. Cool. Let's get myself out of the water. And I flopped up onto the side of something, and they rescued me. And it was cool. And, then on the drive home, I was really starting to feel a bit more pain. And, more stuff is coming. Like, I didn't have neck pain until tonight. Or last night, I should say. And then, the headaches really started to come in this morning.
Yeah.
And like I wasn't getting nauseous until I was actually in the ER, right? Which was like, I don't know, 6 hours later.
Yeah.
So, because we were out of province, right? So it took quite a while to get back. They wanted to take me over to the hospital in their province, but I was like, oh man, you guys won't get home until like 1 a.m. Like, I'm not going to do that to you. And honestly, I don't really think I needed to. Like, there's not, they can't do much for a concussion.
Yeah, they just tell you what not to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then they thought my hip may have been broken, but I was able to put weight on it. So I'm lucky I hit it where I did and didn't shatter anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was fucking scary for sure. Just like the way everything quickly changed. And like, because I don't know, my buddy was like, he was telling me about it once. He's like, you know, it can happen very quick. And I'm like, yeah, like I was being cautious. I wasn't doing anything reckless or anything, but I mean, I guess I should have had an axe on me and I should have been better versed in self-arrest techniques, I guess. And, you know, I am going to go ice climbing again, absolutely. I'm not going to let something like that scare me out of it, but I just need to get more up to date on my techniques and have an axe on me at all times, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, the axes are so expensive. Like, you wouldn't even, like, $400 for one axe.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Matt was able to get some cheap ones, and his are pretty good, but I don't know. I'm not going to be in the country for that much longer, and so I don't think it's worth buying one. But yeah, it was crazy. Definitely scared the shit out of everyone, and they were all real freaked out. Thought I was dead when I hit, I guess. It looked pretty bad, but yeah. So they got me out of there, and that was cool. I kind of forget what I was saying. That's going to be a part of this too. If I seem a little off in this episode, I am. That's, I literally, last night, I forgot why I was making toast, and then I asked Brooke if she wanted toast, and she's like, yeah, no, and then I took that as yes, so then I made 2 pieces of toast. I was like, why the fuck did you ask me to make you toast? It was a whole thing, and like, yeah, just fucking up simple things.
Yep, literally scrambled brains.
Literally scrambled brain, so it's good. Now, I was thinking I would just end the episode there, and then my dad would show up, and it'd be the whole thing. That'd be it. But my dad already showed up. We had a weird intermission where I tried to cut back in. It was all awkward and stuff. So I figured, let's just keep going now. I don't know about you, but I don't have much to talk about with games. But I've kind of had my head under a rock for the past little bit, and holy shit, Trump is actually doing the ban.
Yeah. So he's banned all entrants, including visa holders, from 7 Muslim countries, or Muslim majority countries.
He did that with an executive order.
Yeah.
The amount of executive orders he's tossing out right now, like, is it unprecedented?
Yeah, this rate is, like, absolutely insane. And the things he's doing them for is crazy. Like, most of Obama's executive orders were pardoning people. Yeah. Like, hey, this person, pardon their crimes.
Yeah, so
Trump is like, yeah, we're changing how we're doing this. Like, something that you normally, like, would go through the whole freaking Congress system and stuff like that. Like,
do you know what the deal with executive orders is? Like, you wouldn't have unlimited of them. Like, there's a certain level.
Little history fact.
Yeah.
The reason that Britain disliked the U.S. so much, of course they had wars and stuff, but was because the U.S. Constitution that they were trying to set up was not a true democracy.
Well, I mean, neither is Canada. We're a republic, right?
Yeah, like, the thing is, like, there's almost no, like, true democracies, like, in the world, but,
because it would be, like, fucking anarchy.
Yeah, well, most of them's, like, if you want to take them away from, like, being heavily reliant on voting, usually, like, it's a shit ton of work to, like, actually get that through and everything like that. The U.S., it's really not that much more. Right. Not that much work. You can make, like, a lot of minor amendments to the Constitution, and bam, no longer democracy. So, yeah, like, the U.S. has always been kind of okay with, like, having a lot of power being on the president's hands. It's like, oh, well, the president's voted by the people. Well, it's not actually voted by the people, it's voted by the colleges. But anyways.
Which is a mind-boggling system in and of itself.
Made sense way back in the day when that's how voting actually physically worked. But systematically, it's still working that way. It's just insane.
Yeah.
But anyways, they were okay with, like, the executive order thing. Because it was supposedly a democratically chosen leader. And of course, if that's what everybody chose, and therefore they must be the best leader, right?
Theoretically.
Yeah. Now we're seeing what happens when the democratically chosen leader is not a good leader. And has a lot of power.
Yeah. It seems like a negative product of the internet age. I was listening to This American Life the other night, and there was like it was like a gathering of people who had proclaimed that they memed the president, essentially. Like, they memed his way into the presidency.
Yeah.
Through making all their memes and all their shit posting and all their, you know what I mean? Things like that, which is interesting that it, I don't know, it brought forth a community like that to, like, do they not understand the effect of their actions? Like, do they not understand the consequences? Or
yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, you know, they kind of want to see anarchy, but they don't know what that actually is. So
it's fucking scary. Like,
yeah,
it's not cool. Like, anarchy is murder in the streets and fucking rape and that. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. The economy goes nowhere. It's
there's no economy basically.
No,
it's like
shit
there's no
goes
economy.
really
How
bad.
does stuff get made? And yeah, it's definitely a bad situation. And
yeah,
it's pretty crazy. I think what's really going to be interesting is seeing the effect that this has on the U.S.'s relations to other countries.
Yeah.
Because this could have a really negative effect on them, and then their economy goes into shitter, and then shit gets real bad real quick. Trump pulling these kind of executive orders while the economy is tanking.
Yeah.
That's when riots happen and stuff like that. So they're halfway there.
Yeah, because, I don't know, people are comparing this to, you know, how hardcore Republicans felt when Obama won, but Obama wasn't doing things this extreme. Like, he wasn't, they're like, oh, not my president, and now they're getting upset at Democrats who are like, not my president.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think there's different levels of extreme here. Like, it certainly seems like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the big kicker is that, like, you know, Trump didn't have the majority vote.
Yeah. Yeah, no, by like
he just won because
2 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won because of gerrymandering and shit like that, and you know, a few bad things lining up, and yeah, so a lot of people are really not happy in the US about their leadership. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how much will actually affect us here in Canada.
Plus, something else that we're doing, I really wish I was more well-versed in this. I like to be well-versed in topics when I bring them up in the podcast, but it's an off week. It's a weird week. But on the plus side, you have lots of Titan Souls content to look forward to for the next 18 days, starting the next day after we're recording this, but a couple days after this actually posts. So,
yeah.
More days of Titan Souls. Anyway, they're silencing the scientists? Have you heard of this?
Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of just stupid executive stuff. Just saying, like, it's basically controlling propaganda and not allowing the individual departments to do their own public relations, and you know, putting out their data and stuff like that. In the case of the scientists and stuff, and it's really bad, and it's also really weird because the charters for those organizations say they must share this data.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what matters more, an executive order or a charter?
That's the kind of shit that fucking scares me.
Yeah.
When you're not allowing that type of information to go through unless you approve it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not good.
And
not good
they don't have ministers there. What is he called? The person of the environment? Mm-hmm.
They have the
ministers, or how does it work?
Not a
anyway,
minister, anyways,
Rick Perry, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He doesn't believe in global warming?
Yeah.
And he's the head of their, what is it, environmental section? Or
yeah. The Department of whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That's mind-boggling. He wanted to also shut down that department when he was running years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Absolutely insane.
I don't understand. I'm really having trouble understanding these decisions.
I don't know. It's like, it's weird. It's like Trump's giving. It's like, so you know, there's like warning all the time. That's like, you know, about having a genie lamp and getting exactly what you wish for. Republicans are getting exactly what they wish for. Thing is, for the most part, they're happy because it sounds like exactly, yeah, we're building the wall, yeah, we're removing, they're helping our oil.
Yeah, with the Keystone Pipeline.
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff, and it's not good, and yeah, we'll see the effects of getting exactly what you wish for.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mean to like do any fear-mongering or anything like that, but like, at what scale do you think this could erupt into something very not good? You know what I mean? Like, because the tides could turn on this, and this could be a very not good situation.
I think it relies on the economy. Like,
yeah,
you know, if the American citizens suddenly are having difficulty living their lifestyles, then it's always the government that gets blamed.
And that's when riots begin, and that's when... Yeah, when they try to...
Crime spikes and
yeah,
all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it could get in a very bad situation very, very quickly.
Plus, the way the Constitution's set up and something that Trump is pushing, I mean, they're a pretty heavily armed population.
Yeah.
You know, which, you know, to protect themselves, but if someone feels they need to protect themselves because they're not able to live their life because their economy is so much in the shitter, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna do what they feel is necessary to protect themselves and their family, and if they're fucking... Everyone has a shit ton of guns, that's...
Yeah.
That's fucking bad.
Yeah, it can get really, really scary. And
yeah.
I don't know if Trump's, like, pissing off all these other countries, too. Then, like, you know, what are the other countries going to do if, like, shit gets bad in the U.S.? I feel like, you know, if he pisses off enough, they'll just be like, you can handle it on your own. You're the big America. They won't be able to.
Yeah. And then if there be any attacks or anything like that, like, it's truly interesting, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's not much we can do about it. The only thing I'm trying to do is, something that really brought this to my attention was literally, like, maybe an hour ago. I was reading through Facebook feeds, and someone posted, they're like, hey, if you want to message your member of parliament, you know, regarding what's going on and how we can help as Canadians, you know, I've made up a draft. If you want to literally copy and paste that and put in your own information to email to your MP, feel free. And I'm like, I hit them up, I'm like, yeah, send it over. And, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the only thing we can do is try and change some of our regulations to allow more refugees in. Because there are some flaws to the fact of, like, if they've been in the United States over the past, like, certain amount of years that they're not in. There's some things like that.
Third country rule or something like that.
Yeah.
Which
probably should be changed given the state things are right now.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Like, the reasoning behind it was basically, like, you can't go seek refugee status in another country and then be like, I don't like it here, I'm going to try another country. It's just like, obviously we care less about those refugees and the people are coming straight out of the actual war-torn areas. But so that's why it exists.
That's not the case in this situation.
But now the U.S. has made such a situation that there are people coming right out of war-torn countries into the U.S. and being stuck at the airport. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, I was watching, I mean, it's anecdotal evidence, but I was watching Casey Neistat's video of JFK Airport, and there was two sisters whose mother was coming over from Iraq, and literally during the flight is when he signed the order, and as soon as she got there, she was held up.
Yeah.
Basically, like, that's, I mean, I'm sure that's probably maybe happened to other people, and that could just be anecdotal evidence, but that's pretty crazy.
Well, that situation can happen, and it's like just proves just how bad, like, that order is.
Yeah.
Like, just insane.
Now, ultimately, I mean, not everyone there can agree with these decisions, and at what point can they try and impeach him, or, you know, like, do you think something like that will occur?
I have no idea. The U.S. is like a weird place where it's kind of just like, he's the president. That's how it works.
Yeah, because ultimately in Canada, you know, we do have the government checking up on that person as well. Like, we do have our parliament who, you know, keeps the prime minister in check. But if shit goes south, technically the Queen gets the final say.
Well, yeah, there's multiple systems, actually.
Exactly. And the Senate. Yeah.
And our court.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, we have 3 different independent bodies that can all throw out our leader. Yeah. Which makes sense.
If he does something fucking crazy, like...
Yeah.
Bans people from country... whatever.
Yeah, it's really, really, really bad situation in the U.S.
Because the statistical odds on refugees killing people, aren't they like very, 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 very low?
Yeah.
And with regards to economy, isn't there a correlation with regards to them always being a boost to the economy? Like
long term, yeah.
Yeah, long term boost to the economy. So I don't know. I have trouble understanding the rationale behind the situation. I mean, maybe this would be a good topic for Fuck You in Your Safe Space, but like I can't see another argument for it other than just one out of ignorance and fear.
Yep.
That's
all there is.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can take away from that, and that's kind of mind-boggling and super upsetting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Who knows? Like, I don't know. It's just a very gray, murky future.
Yeah.
Did you hear that sales on 1984 are skyrocketing?
We're all going to be speaking newspeak, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. 1984, if you don't know, book written by George Orwell, and it basically depicts what the world would be like if Hitler won, essentially.
Yeah.
A very dystopian future where the government controls how you speak, and they have and how you think. There's kind of a mind control thing, and something interesting in it that when I learned about it as a kid, I was like, fuck, that makes so much sense, was they were limiting the language that was taught to kids and things like that. And they were getting rid of words. So instead of good, it was plus good and other things like that. And when you can control the language in such a way, you can kind of control how the people think.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Because if you don't have the words to express, if you literally don't have those words,
it's harder to share ideas.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. Truly fascinating stuff. I don't think we're in that dire of straits.
Yeah, no, but yeah, it's definitely in a direction that points that way. It's pretty crazy.
We're a panicky fucking neighbor right now. That's for goddamn sure. It's, I don't even know what to think of all of it. Like, I haven't even, I should be more on top of it than I am. I kind of just have had my head in the sand. Like,
yeah, I got surprised by it, like, yesterday. I was just like, I was busy all day, had some downtime, looked at my phone, and it's like, wait, why is everybody talking about this Muslim thing? What's going on here? And like, yeah. I
mean, I'm not going to say on the plus side, but on the one hand, he's the one politician who's trying to follow through on almost every promise he made.
Yeah.
But his promises were fucking crazy.
Yeah, and just straight up stupid. I saw this like infographic about like how difficult it will be to build the wall.
Oh, the wall is it's
like next to impossible, and it'll be the biggest construction in human history if it's ever made.
Yeah.
And like it's funny too because his defense, like somebody asked him like, how would you go about building this wall? He's like, oh, I can build 92-foot skyscrapers. I can build a wall.
That's not even comparable.
It's not the same. Imagine trying to lay that skyscraper on its side.
Yeah.
How much of that wall are you going to get? Oh, about, I don't know, 1/100%? Like,
yeah.
Such a small amount of what you need.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. It's some mind-boggling stuff for sure. Because even through listening to the Border Patrol individuals talking, they're like, the wall won't fucking do shit.
Yeah, like, it's useless for like actually affecting illegal immigration or anything like that.
Yeah. Plus, if people want to get across, like if you build a 40-foot wall, they're just going to get 41-foot ladders. Like that sounds stupid, but that's literally what will happen.
Yep.
Like and then that one comment he had once where it was like someone talking immigration issues, and he's like, the wall just grew another 10 feet. Like, stupid comments. Like, of course, it would get all his followers, all roused and everything like that, but I really don't know, man. I really don't know.
Me neither. It's craziness.
I guess when we have a media that's so heavily, when they have a media so heavily primarily controlled by a what is the name of that party? Democratic? No.
Republican?
The other one, the Republican. Oh my God, why can't I think right now?
I don't know.
The one that Hillary Clinton was on.
Yeah, it's Democrat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So when they have such a heavily liberal-leaning or Democratic kind of media,
yeah,
you know what I mean, and people are at the point where they're not really trusting the media. This is the result of this. This is the backlash.
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't know. They're very like sensationalist media too.
Yeah,
because it gets more views and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They have monetary incentive.
Yeah.
For it, which good old capitalism shining through again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words for the whole situation.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like a sitcom. You just need to find out what happens in the next episode.
But it has very real and very potentially scary outcomes. Like,
yes, it does.
If anything, I mean, I guess it makes us look good as neighbors. Like, you know what I mean? Canada.
We always have.
Not so far. Yeah, we've always looked good, though. I mean.
Yeah. On the plus side, the oil pipelines will help Canada's economy. They
will. And once he opens up the NAFTA deal, we're just going to get out of that water situation. Boop.
Yeah.
And then that'll be good.
Yeah.
For us, at least. Like, I mean, it's unfortunate to talk that way, but I don't know. We got to get... we got to get something out of this shitstorm.
Yeah.
So we'll try our best. Yeah, man. I got nothing to talk about with video games. Are we a video game podcast?
I talked about video game stuff.
A little bit.
That was about it. It's fine. It's pretty low time for video games.
Yeah?
Right now.
Why would you say that is?
Not much.
Why is that the case
out.
actually at the beginning of every year?
I think like a lot of it's like obviously like if you're gonna release something in January, just release end of November, early December, get the Christmas sales.
Right.
That's like how the big companies see it and stuff, and it's very unlikely that like an indie team's gonna put something out because it's like how productive are they really gonna be over the Christmas season, holidays stuff.
That's
like,
fair.
Obviously, it's a hit to productivity, so it's like I don't know, either they'll take even longer, whatever.
Yeah.
Unless they had it done beforehand and just wait on it, which is apparently what Antichamber did, actually.
Yeah, no, he did. And he pushed for more of a February release, right? And the February-March release is becoming pretty popular.
Yeah, March is huge, and it's going to be crazy huge this year,
absolutely,
too. So,
this year.
Yeah, we're just in a bit of a lull.
Else.
I think February will be a pretty slow month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There's a new Tales game that came out.
Tales of Berseria.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The main character's pretty interesting. So
yeah, she's like a demon or something? Or?
Yeah, like half demon kind of thing. It's like reminds me a lot of Morrigan from Dragon Age.
Yeah.
That kind of thing going on. Which is pretty cool. She's a cool character. So.
Cool characters are cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry guys, we're not doing a developer profile this week. It's kind of, I don't know, it's impromptu. I'm sure you can understand. My head's broken. Kevin just got back from a thing. We will be back with better stuff next week, but we hope you enjoyed this. And, look forward to more Titan Souls. Let me know what you think of that Titan Souls thing. And I'd maybe like to do more big bursts like that and big push. It was a pain in the ass to do at the time, but now looking back on it, it's pretty cool, and we'll see what you guys think of it. And all that stuff. Cool. With that, we out.
See you.
Bye, guys.